Chicago police training tactics under scrutiny tonight. A community monitoring group calls those tactics fundamentally flawed and says they continue to foster a culture of misconduct. CBS 2 investigator Dave Savini has been digging through the report. He joins us now. Dave, this group was started as a result of the federal consent decree.
That's exactly right, Joe. And one of the things they did was drop in to inspect what actually happens at the Chicago Police Academy. They took notes on what they saw. Their goal is to stop police brutality and also stop the excessive use of force.
Gunpointing incidents like this one involving an innocent 16-year-old and 13-year-old are considered a use of force.
Come on, get on your knees.
And that's traumatic for people. I've had a gun pointed at my head during a traffic stop.
Araywa Karen Winters is the co-chair for Chicago Use of Force Community Group, which monitor training at the city's new $170 million police academy. She says in addition to more training needed for police on when or when not to point their guns, her group also repeatedly heard veteran officers and recruits instructed their lives were more important than the safety of the community.
And the instructor said, yeah, as much as we preach de-escalation and procedural justice, we got to make split-second decisions. And the most important part of our job is to go home.
What's the problem with that?
Again, it didn't say the most important part of our job is saving lives.
Winters is one of 31 community members from that working group, which was created because of the federal consent decree.
Open, go in, watch the right.
It mandates Chicago police change its patterns and practices involving the excessive use of force, especially in black and brown communities.
We don't want to lose people by police violence under circumstances that should not cause someone to lose their life.
This new report states the current training they witnessed teaches officers their lives are worth more than the lives of community members. Officers are also taught an us against them mentality, and the report claims officers are taught how to justify or even cover up police brutality.
So this is really a lot about the language being used and the training and the methodology.
Yeah.
She says even the training videos need to be changed.
Everything was always from the perspective of the police officer. None of the videos spoke to like the impacted community members.
You're fine, you're fine.
And she says officers also need to be trained about the kinds of trauma people go through when guns are pointed at them.
We want that to be a last resort.
You want the police department to do more than just keep track of gun pointing. You want them to train them on what that does to people.
Absolutely. You train them to do things the right way, or you untrain them from all the things that they have been doing historically wrong.
Next week, this group will be meeting top brass at police headquarters to talk about their findings. Dave Savini, CBS 2 Investigators.
Dave, thank you.